What's cracking, boys and girls? Welcome to Fantasy Sports Consulting. As always, I'm your host, Ryan Kostrowski. So this is going to be a quick, short video and to the point. Not going to be about advice or anything like that. If you watched my stuff earlier today, miraculously, Marc Gasol's playing. I knew he wasn't as hurt. I just figured there was no reason that they would play him. They're forcing him out there. He must really not be hurt at all. So he is out there. That moves down JaMychal Green. And that will move down Zach Randolph, just a tick in my mind. It also moves down a lot of the Timberwolves guys just a smidge, just because he is a former Defensive Player of the Year. And it'll just kind of help him to slow down the tempo a little bit. So if you're new to this channel, oh yeah, subscribe to it. Easiest way to get videos. Talk a lot of DFS, talk a lot of fantasy sports. But what I want to talk about right now is become one of my pet peeves over the last few weeks. Now, I live and breathe Draftkings DFS all day long. It's what I do for a living. Makes sense for me to do this, right? And lately, you always got a few of them, and you can block people on DraftKings, but now I'm starting to get randomly invited to, like, I don't know, 18 contests a day on DraftKings. And it's not the end of the world to clear out your notifications on your phone or to go up to that button on top of your PC and just clear it out. But it is really, really, really annoying. So don't be that guy. If you don't know somebody, don't just find their username and randomly invite them to contests over and over and over and over and over again if it's not somebody you play with routinely. There's a lot of fantasy faux pas. I mean, we all have had a couple of those guys in our year-long leagues that either send awful trades over and over again or do things that are just a little bit annoying and you don't want to deal with them. That is one for DFS. It's a pet peeve of mine. I've heard a couple other people complain about it. But don't just randomly invite people over and over and over again because I have enough notifications showing up on my phone. I don't need any more, and I bet you I'm not the only person that thinks this way. So be a pal. Don't over-notify people. And if they're not playing in your leagues, don't invite them 12 times a day. We don't need it. So, all right, guys, thanks a lot. NBA DFS is about to kick off here in about a half hour for the preseason stuff. We're winding down the preseason. We got the regular season coming up. Couldn't be happier. And just by guessing or trying to gauge the barometer of how people are feeling, both within my group, via Twitter and social media, a lot of people fired up for NBA DFS to begin. So threw a few extra bucks on the preseason tonight. So hopefully tonight works out well. And I wish you all the best of luck. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great night.